thought that's who I was calling.
Okay.
But as it turned out, it wasn't.
It was a well-known garage door repair service he had used for years. But that's not who showed up when Rick Doherty called.
Well, yeah, I know some people use subs, contractors to do stuff, and I thought, well, that's what the situation was.
Rick tells me that the technician who showed up had no uniform and was driving an unmarked pickup truck. He told Rick that his entire garage door opener had failed. So the technician installed a new opener and charged Rick more than $1,000. News 8 found the same garage door opener online on 3 different websites at a cost of about $250. Yes, it may seem strange that you can be ripped off through a garage door repair, but it is happening all across the country and here in the Susquehanna Valley. Reputable local garage door services that I spoke to tell me they're well aware of the scam. They know they've lost business to it, and their attempts to stop it have been met with threats of intimidation and violence.
We can trace it back for at least 2 years. It's been going on for. It's been more aggressive within the last year.
After investigating this story for several months, News 8 on Your Side found one garage door repair company willing to talk about this scam, provided that we concealed their identity.
I've heard stories from reputable people in my industry, and the stuff that I've heard does make me a little bit afraid for my own life.
This owner says he's talked to another repair service owner who tried to warn consumers about the scammers, only to receive a threatening call.
They knew his address, even though he's never called them out to his home, and they threatened to cut off his hands.
So how does the scam work? Scammers spend money on Google ads, making sure their sponsored ad appears at the top of the list when people search for garage door repair.
And people, they want to get their doors fixed as soon as possible, so they click on the first ad that they see.
And if consumers call the phone number they find online, the scammers will impersonate real companies.
All the time. I would say once or twice a week, we have customers contacting us saying that they thought that they had my company out at their home, and we look it up and we were never there.
And that's exactly what happened to customer Rick Doherty. When he realized he had been duped, he tried to reach the company again.
Well, when I dialed the number that was on the bill, no answer. I called 8 or 10 times and it always just rang.
8 on Your Side contacted the International Door Association. That's the trade group for the garage door industry. Right now, in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen over here, you'll find a QR code that will take you to our website, WGAL.com, and a website passed along by that association to find a qualified garage door repair professional in your area. They also passed along the following tips. Garage door scammers often use multiple names that are generic, and the company has no physical address. So look for a physical address and a local phone number. This is important right here, big telltale sound. Scam workers lack uniforms or identification. They drive around in unmarked vehicles, so you'll want to ask for credentials. Request proof of insurance, licensing, qualifications like that. Now, look, when your garage door breaks and your car is trapped inside the garage, look, we all want it repaired fast. We want to get our car out. But this is one of those cases where consumers need to slow down, take their time, get the right company for the job. And by the way, if you weren't able to grab that QR code we have, I have that link right now posted on my Facebook page. It's hard to believe. People are getting ripped off through garage door repair, and people are having their lives threatened. But it's happening here in the Susquehanna Valley.
You've taught me now when I go to the website, I don't go to the ones that say sponsored. That's the key there, too.
That's right. That's how many of these show up on Google. They say sponsored, and that's the first one people click on.
Wow.